Hello, welcome back to Into the Breach. It's a new day. I had planned to record this last night. It took some time off of the stream. I was gonna finish this, record a bunch of Monster Train. I recorded one Monster Train and then I fell asleep. So here I am. New day, 11:30. I got a coffee. Let's get to it. A quick refresher. We have Kai in the old lightning mech with the whip, building chain and +1 damage, and then I have right, the big thing is I have the repair field. One unit repairs and it heals everyone. Also, we have +1 move. Oh, and I picked up the light tank. I remember. The idea being, I'm going to use this to make cool chains happen. Alright. So we're going to finish in RST because I think that RST is going to be the hardest. So, I wonder if it's actually correct to go to RST sooner? I don't think so. Because RST also has 4 HP enemies in the Mosquito and the Scarab, so we'll go to Detritus. It's going to be tough. I think that we are... Part of the reason I didn't do this yesterday is because this run, the last episode was an hour. This run is very hard. So, you know. Got the venting center here. This is destroy the acid storm controller. Also the egg sacs. We're gonna be set up to make a crazy big chain here if I go here. I have to go here because of the defense lab, but look at that defense lab positioning. It continues to be an absolute nightmare. However, all I really need to do is position so that I can create a massive chain through all of the enemies here, which I'm going to position like this. The idea is pretty simple. The chain is connected right now, so if they move only slightly, it'll be fine. I want them to go like here. Here is fine as well, but not over to here. But I can't do anything about that one. And the chain will go through all of it. I will push the crab, who will probably shoot on this line. I'll push him over with a rock and put him into the chain. I think I will probably kill every enemy on this first turn, given a little bit of good fortune. Depends a little bit on what the hornets do. That's great. Very good. Weird. Okay. I mean, it's surely not what I expected, but I don't think it's really all that bad. Let's see. So, these two enemies are isolated, the Plasmodia and the Crab. However, I don't really have to care about that. I don't have to care that they're isolated because they're not doing anything. Give me a moment. I got a fresh morning, I got my coffee. I didn't drink my coffee yesterday and my day was ruined, so I'm gonna use a little more care. Make sure I drink it all today. Drink it all, yeah. Anyway. Once again, this time pod positioning, it's not so bad. Well, no, it is a little bad, because... Hang on, so I'm thinking... So, first of all, my mouse just died? Well, mouse? There it is. So I'm thinking... The first idea that I would say here is we would put the push tank down on D4, and I would push the Firefly to C3, and that would chain through the... Oh wait, no, I don't have to do that. Hang on. Sorry, I have building chain. That's right. How could I forget? Just waking up. You bear with me. So all I have to do is put a push tank on this tile. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Well, but then this hook mech... I want the hook mech to live as well, so... And this was, if you remember, this is what I said I wanted to do. Although, actually... I can put a rock here, right? And that's fine. It won't chain to Elizabeth, and I can just step the hook mech forward or back. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Like this. I can move forward, and I can drop a... Well, let's make sure. Yeah, that kills all of them. The acid storm generator makes this a dream. Truly. Undo move. I want you here, and then I'm gonna use the tank to grab the time pod now, and I'm gonna pull the time pod over to do 1 to the crab and the Plasmodia. Extremely, this is another one where if you made me guess if you asked me to figure out what the enemies were going to do, this is one where I would never pick, this crab goes to shoot my lightning mech. I don't think that is ever an idea that I would have. However, You know, it's a good one. And this is where the big amount of variance comes into this game. Did this guy? No, he didn't. For a second, I thought that this Plasmodia just shot itself and died, but no. Also, Kai has 9 movement. Ooh, buddy. Oh, this Spore just misses if I move out of the way. We're going to wait on killing the Acid Storm Generator because the Acid Storm Generator makes the Lightning Mech kill every enemy very cleanly, of course. So, with that in mind, I am going to wait. I am going to... I don't know what I want to do about this one. Like, obviously Kai's going to pull up. That feels pretty clear. But what do I do about the Spore? I don't know. I also think that I prefer to have Kai not lose her boost here, because when she loses her boost, she does... Was it 6 actually? Oh, it's 6. She can lose her boost here. Never mind. I want to keep the light tank alive. Oh, wait, why don't I just shoot this thing? Why don't I just kill you? Great question. I don't have an answer. I'm just gonna... Oh, because I was thinking about killing the egg, but I did not. Okay. That's fine. The plan here pretty much is I'll find the time basically to kill the egg later when there are less enemies, because there's only going to be 2 enemies spawning. We have infinity movement with Kai, and she one-shots everything, and it's 2 bouncers. Okay, yeah, fine. We're done here. This mission is over. I have to kill the storm generator as well. I'm going to do that I think on the next turn, because if I just step out of the way with the hook mech, this spawn gets blocked. Well, I don't know. It's a little tricky, I feel. Maybe I just take both the bonus objectives and we deal with whatever comes on the next turn. Kill the egg. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe on the bonus objectives. I'm not 100% sure here that I will be okay if I don't. So, we're gonna do this, and then I'm going to repair Kai back up. This repair field is crazy. And there'll be 2 enemies without acid, 2 enemies with acid. The push tank did a great job in this run. Or in this combat, I have to say. This push tank, he did a lot. He blocked an enemy, he was there, picked up the time pod. Not a high bar, of course, but like my man helped. If you step back to here, lightning through these guys, and then I guess I can save the hook mech. Might be the first combat in 100 years that the hook mech has lived, but yeah, great combat. Very good start. All bonus objectives handled very cleanly, time pod picked up, defense lab saved. Much better than the first mission on the last episode, I gotta tell you. But that's not a high bar. This is Cascading Resonator, right? Yeah, this weapon is fucking awful. This weapon is atrocious. I cannot put it to you in any amount of uncertain terms. I almost lost a run because of this weapon, because I tried to play it. 3 damage Cascade is just not good. It's just a worse version of the Lightning Mech's Electric Whip, 100%. Because it does 3, but it hurts you, and you have to pay 1 for building immune. It's really bad. Okay, we get 2 reactor cores. We finally get to take... +2 health actually doesn't help Elizabeth at this point. And I'm not as worried about the health now that I think about it, because I can just take a turn to repair it back when you die. But +1 damage on the rock accelerator seems like whatever as well. +2 health on the tank is meaningless. I could work towards +2 damage on the tank, maybe. We'll see. We will see. Defend the train? No. Well... This is one of the train maps that I think is really good. However, defend the train with what Lightning Mech is challenging, I would say. I would say very challenging. But A part of me wants to take it because losing out on 2 reputation is pretty rough. Because otherwise I have to go along this path, which is like, oh man. And instead of getting 6, I'll get, I'll get 2. I get a third of the reputation. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I think I can get away with it. It's just gonna be extremely difficult. So here's the game plan. I'm going to put my units at the top of the map and hope that the enemies come up to fight me. Okay, bad. Good. Okay. I mean, ultimately, if it didn't kill the train, this would be a great shot. Can I break the chain on the train? Yeah, sure I can. Gonna deal with this bouncer, which I can pull into the water. I have to deal with this crab. Oh, this crab is... Oh, wow. This guy's the problem. Actually, so there's multiple problems here. there's a lot to hate. The crab kills the train. The Plasmodia walked onto the tracks. The bouncer backs into the train, and the other crab also kills the train. So I have to displace 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. How would I do that? I don't have a great answer for you there, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think that it's right to come for this mission. I know that it's like it was very likely that this was the outcome, right? I don't think this is a shocking turn of events that I'm going to miss this objective most likely. However, I still think you have to come to this mission because the other path is just too ugly. I have to train my perfect island for this, basically. It's a shame, but it's how it is. Can pull this guy. If I only had to stop 3 attacks, it would be fine. If this bouncer isn't here or this crab isn't here, you have an easier time. But or if fucking building immune extended to the train. God, I don't understand why it doesn't extend to the train. I hate that shit. I know, because then it would be ally immune and it's a whole ordeal, but still. Fuck this idiot train. So I cannot shoot a rock onto this tile, which I would like to do. The boulder mech can stop a single attack. Can it? Yeah, the boulder mech can kill this crab. Okay. And then you can pull this guy in, but then we have Plasmodia and crab hitting the train. No good. No chance there. So what else do we have? I don't know, man. It's tough. It's very tough. You can do that is worthless. This is bad. No. You have this, which does not help me because the crab is hitting the train both ways. I don't think there's an answer to this, because ultimately what happens here is I have to find a play that lets the lightning mech kill 2 enemies, or no, 3 enemies with assistance from another mech. But on top of that, it has to... On top of that, it has to not kill the train, right? That's the problem. It also has to not kill the train. I don't think that play exists. I don't think there's a play that goes, okay, I save the train and I... Yeah, no, I just don't think that the play exists where I save the train and I don't think the play exists where I save the train, period. The end. I don't think there's anything you can do because, like, bouncer here, Plasmodia here. Does the push tank let me do anything weird? I don't think so, right? You can put the push tank down and push this Plasmodia forward. And then... Can you move the crab? You can maybe move the crab. It's just, every attack is only 3 attacks, I feel. Because the crabs go first as well. The crabs do 3? Crabs do 3. So you could, like... No, because ultimately what happens is any play that involves every play has to involve the lightning mech in some manner, right? The play has to be the lightning mech does something to all of these enemies. And ultimately when I picked this mission, I knew it wasn't going to be good. I knew what we were signing up for here. It's a shame, but I don't think that there's any like, oh well, if only I had this little shift here, it would be fine. I think that this mission is completely doomed. I don't think there's anything you can do other than roll better on the enemy attacks, and that's fine. I knew what I was signing up for. And because like, look at this turn, other than the fact that the train dies, it's extremely good. Look at that. It's crazy. Every enemy is dead. All I need is the train to not be such a bitch, but train missions, baby. I think that this mission is just like, it's not even the worst. I think that there are worse missions, but it's the most coin flip. Sometimes the enemies just all crowd the train and completely lock you out of stopping them, and the train dies guaranteed, and you go, damn, that sucks. And sometimes it's 100% fine, the train is okay, and the enemies completely ignore you. It's tough, hard to really say. Yeah, I guess we'll do here. Actually, you should just block the spawns, I think. I don't see any reason to... I don't see any reason to kill this Hornet. I can kill it whenever. If I block 3 spawns, we're absolutely fine. No perfect island though. I'm gonna be sad. Hey, what the? Get the fuck out of here! Who? Fuck you! Dude spawned and he said, "No, I'll take care of this train. Trust me. I got this shit. Fuck you, buddy. Get the hell out of here." Yeah, a shame that I don't get to keep Perfect Island, and I lose. But ultimately, the setup is unlucky, right? Because the map blocks me out. If I could just go like containment zone down to these two, I would do this for sure. However, yeah, if I go to the top path here, I'm getting 2 reputation instead of 5, right? Now I do have to save the VIPs. The VIPs are much easier because I get to say, "Hey, you fucking idiots, get out of here." But oh, this guy's in a terrible spot, though. He's gonna be in the way even after the fact. Ugh. We'll see. Crab, yeah. The bouncer just killed himself for fun. Oh, and the Plasmodius shot himself. Cool. Oh, but this VIP is in a hole. Oh, he's like... Yeah, okay. I see. See, he's kind of stuck, is the thing. What's this? I mean, this shot looks good, right? It pushes the bouncer over, which will hit the Plasmodia, which will kill the Plasmodia when the spore shoots. Then the bouncer will still die. That looks like a nice play. And then I use the lightning mech to go 1-for-1 here, right? You go drive the truck out of the way. Lightning mech comes over and kills this Hornet. Or no. I'll still get hit by the crab for 1 in this idea. This crab hits me for 1 still. Yeah. I don't love it. Because I can take 0 here, right? There's no reason to take 1 when you can take 0. And so the idea then is, oh, this is an action, so you have to reset your turn, even though he's just moving. I see. It's, my bad. Okay, so the idea actually is going to be... Oh, you can't do this because there's a rock there, of course. So the idea is going to be... You have to move. The idea is to push this crab into the water. Rock push, tank push, he's in the water, he's dead. However, I could also just like pull the crab and then cancel his attack and kill the Plasmodia. That seems better actually. I have to pull him forward too, so it would be... Okay, so I'm actually going to go with the play I originally had. because I didn't see that the rock blocks the VIP. It goes here. It goes kill. Pull the crab up to can his attack. Push the bouncer over to kill the Plasmodia. Get my brother out of there. You can handle yourself, Mom? Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Sure you can. Oh wait, the bouncer makes that guy's attack miss. My bad. The Plasmodia Spore doesn't go because the bouncer pushes. Not a big loss. It's the same outcome either way, but it's good because I put 3 damage on the crab. I still care about that. Right. I mean... Oh, that doesn't kill. Because I didn't upgrade the Plasma Accelerator, of course. Sorry, the Rock Accelerator. Is that what it's called? Rock Accelerator? What a goofy name. Alright. I mean, drive the hell out of there. Not safe there. Kill these two. Put the push tank back here onto this tile. Kill the Plasmodia. Push the crab back. Yeah, you should go. Oh, you can't kill the Plasmodia because you'll die to the crab. Do I care? No, I'll just bring you back to life next turn. There's only going to be 1 crab alive, so... Yeah, I'm fine with this. Place the tank. Push my opponent. And we're good. Yeah, there's only going to be 2 enemies on the field, so even though Elizabeth says this is it for me, it's very clearly not it for Elizabeth because I'm just going to repair and she'll get back up and we'll, yeah. She doesn't even lose her turn. I can spend a turn I can basically trade the hook next turn for her, which is good. Oh well. There we go. CEO Kern didn't give me permission to die. Yeah. I think I said that to her in the last episode also. There is no experience that we can gain, and in these positions when it's 2 turns away from victory, I always think it's right to trade the tank's life for a blocked spawn. By the way, if you're wondering, Perfect Island to me is very important in the first 2. I think at this point Perfect Island is less important, which is why I didn't just like FF the run when I failed Perfect Island, of course. Because I think Perfect Island is important to get a good start, but once you have yourself going a little bit, it's much less important. I think it's mostly just important because you need to get a good upgrade early, and we didn't get like anything too crazy from our early Perfect Islands, but we're still stabilized to a point where we're keeping up with the alphas, so I can make the trade. I also feel like 5 reputation is worth Perfect Island. Or not 5, right? It was 2 versus 6, so I would have 4 or 8 reputation at the end, although I'm gonna be... Oh, because it was like what? It would be here, here, here I would take, which would give me 2 reputation instead of 1, 2, 5, so... Subtract 3, add 2. I would have 4 reputation at the end instead of 7, but it's actually 6 and 9, so... It's the difference of like a full reactor core, pretty much. Now here we're going to struggle a little bit because there are 5 health enemies and I don't have acid on them. Acid Storm Controller really skewed our view of this, but something along these lines. The Bouncer doesn't have an attack. He's gonna miss. The Hornet will most likely move here and attack these 2 tiles. I will either push it or not to put it in the chain. And the game plan is going to be to push crabs into each other to do 1 to let the chain kill everyone. Oh, well, I guess he won't be going to C4. Well, the crabs did exactly what I wanted of them. However, This Hornet, though, what a piece of shit. It's interesting, I would say here, because in both cases I am just barely stopped. I feel, no, not I feel. I am just barely stopped, right? Because the hook mech needs to go to C4, or Kai needs to go over to here, D4. However, it's okay. I have to spend my rock accelerator on this. Yes, I need to spend my rock accelerator to open the path. Correct. I need to hook mech here, create a tank. Tank goes, shoots the 2 crabs. Lightning mech kills everything. There you go. It's like, it's annoying, but like, I can't actually complain about it. I killed every enemy. It just was a little obnoxious. But, now you know. That's the name of the series. I did it, but it was obnoxious. That's not actually the name of the series. This is Into the Breach, not this was a little obnoxious, but you know, it's called a joke. I think I should kill the Plasmodia here. It's weird because I have to spend an action on the Spore, but I cannot trade my tank for 2 blocks. I can trade my tank for 1 block. Probably just move it out of the way. Move it to here. That seems fine. I can block and pull the Plasmodia. There's no real reason to do that. Kai can make it basically anywhere on the map. So, she also gets credit for adrenaline on this, I believe. Yeah. Always a little strange to me that it works like that, but I guess it's not that outlandish. Something similar to an ant nest. Yeah, okay, Kai. Sorry for the ants, I gotta say. How'd the uncles feel about that? Oh, what the hell? I forgot. Honestly, forgot that scions even existed. Holy shit. This is the first scion we've had to look at. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen it go that long without showing me a scion, actually. That's kind of wild. Damn, that scion's a real bitch. Let's see. We can pull this guy in, and then kill the scion, and I will mostly wipe this. I do get hit? No, I don't. Okay, so we're gonna trade the hook mech away here. Actually, if I just make this pull... pretty good. But... here's a follow-up question. Why wouldn't I... First of all, we can take the push. Why wouldn't I? Yeah. Great question. The answer is I would. Sorry, not. And if you don't see what I'm asking, the question is why wouldn't I kill the scion first? And the answer is I would just kill the scion first here, 100%, no doubt. That kills everything but 1 enemy, and if you don't know, your corpses will block shots. So, and he will block the spawn as well. So that AI acting as just a wall there completely stops this, and then he can get back up. Now another interesting thing is the Kai boost will actually boosted repair, which is kind of neat. So you can heal up for 2 instead of 3 with Kai's boost. I passed the bonus objective. Yeah, I was just double checking. Another good one. Like we're definitely starting to hit our stride. Now that Kai's lightning mech does 4, it's a lot easier to kill everything. And this team, as you can see, is a little bit of feast or famine. We are now feasting. We're ahead. We're not ahead. We're on par now. Kai can lightning through and kill everything instead of leaving it at 1. With a little help from like a push or something, it'll kill everything, including 5 HPs. So now we're much stronger than we were before. Not ready yet. Like, I'm not feeling excellent, but I'm feeling pretty good. And the other big thing is that once she gets her first attack, she gets to go anywhere on the map with adrenaline because she kills everything. But actually, I'm gonna go +2 health on the light tank because that'll let it start blocking spawns and staying alive. Yeah, I need to slow down a little bit. I feel I'm going too fast. I'm gonna take a nice big coffee drink. All right. So the beetle leader has 6. If I can... Oh man, I don't like this map layout. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, the boulder mech is going to go top right, for sure. I want it to be able to help anywhere. It's not going to be able to push enemies as well as I would like, because we would like to push them horizontally on this map, not vertically, most likely, because the problem area is going to be these 2 buildings, but we'll see. Okay, so following this, what's going to happen? I'm going to... Hopefully the crabs are going to both hit me. They're going to go like here and here, probably. The beetle is... Oh, you know, the beetle is a beetle. Oh, but okay. The beetle's a beetle, so I should put my hook mech on the F file because there's no building behind it. This is just a little bit of a theory, but there's a chance that he goes to attack either along this line or along this line now because he wants to hit units instead of buildings. I think it's likely that he just hits a building though. This crab is probably going to be the real killer, but that's what I want. Yeah, that's fine. All of this makes sense. Attack order. So we can kill the beetle leader on this turn. I can kill everything extremely easily except for this crab. Okay. I can kill everything except for the beetle or the crab, I think. So, what do you like here? Let's see. So, here's the thing, right? If you remember in last episode, I did that thing where I played the turn through just to like visually see it. This is one where I'm going to do that again because like adjacency and chaining and deploying the tank and pushing enemies and seeing what's dead and alive, it's really hard to see here. If I talked this out, I think it would be hard to see. So I'm gonna play this through, and you're gonna bear with me here. So here's what I see here. I see Elizabeth goes to this tile. Oh, I don't love this. Hold on, because there's an acid spot here. Never mind. The idea I was gonna follow through was hook mech goes here. I shoot the lightning through, and then I put a push tank down to push the beetle leader. You can't put the push tank down first because it'll die in the chain. But this idea doesn't work because there's acid. Correct. And the rest of the idea was that I would kill the crab, but I also don't have an easy way to kill the crab in that line. So, let's keep going. This is a position as well where I'm not going to do like a baseline, this line takes 2, then carry on. Because at this point it's really just everything dies or everything lives, right? I guess ultimately you could do something like... push tank here, push these 2. Right, so here's one line. I wanna do this modularly like this. Push tank goes in, completes the chain, pushes these 2, and then you walk up to the tower, shoot the crab. Ooh, this does kill the hook mech actually. Can you do this in a way that doesn't kill the hook mech? I don't think you can, actually. Well, you can, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play this through because I'm gonna reset anyway. You shoot this rock first though, if this is the line we're gonna follow through, so that the hook mech lives at 1. But oh, the hook mech lives at 1 anyway because of armor. Yeah, of course. All right, so this is one option. In one of the options, I take 2 damage, and the beta leader lives at 2. I think that this is okay. However, it does reveal something very important to me that I would not have really thought of unless I played this through. What does this reveal? Quiz yourself. What do you think I'm going to point out about this idea? There's something cool about this that's worth noticing. Okay, so what you see here is that when the Plasmodia's guy dies, it drops acid on the ground. So what does this mean for me? Well, it means we could do tank here, pushing into the Plasmodia. This tank will complete the chain, and I can, because of my boost, I can push the boss over. Ultimately, this play doesn't end up being that good because the crab still shoots, right? Ultimately, I take 4, but that would kill the boss. But it's much better, if you have to spend a rock to kill the boss, you may as well just shoot the boss. That's the point of that one. But good to look at. Now, I'm going to give myself another maximum time I'm going to spend on this turn is 4 more minutes, okay? Because I don't want to sit here forever. I think that it starts to look less and less logical as time goes on. I start to really lose it, basically. But is there something stopping me from going... No, right? There's nothing stopping me from going here, deploy a push tank, push the crab out of the way, and then dedicate 2 attacks to stopping this hook mech. Or stopping the beetle leader, I mean. Oh, yeah, there is. These guys live. I take 1. Yeah, there is. These guys live. These 2 live right here. These guys. Yeah, of course. That's what stops me there. I remember now. But I will take 1 instead of 2, which is slightly better, and the beetle leader dies. These guys will be alive at 1, but it's not so bad, I don't think. I wonder if that's better. It's like, you know what? So in the last episode, I took a play like this, if you remember. Here, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna walk you through this line as well. So the alternate line here is, and at the end, I will let you take your time and compare, and I will compare as well to see what I like, and you can talk through it. But you can push the crab, shoot the boss. Oh, that actually messes up the chain, doesn't it? It does mess up the chain. So you can do this again. You can replay this, but this Hornet will be dead. So let's look at this, but the Hornet's dead. So look at the end of this. We have 2 enemies at 1 HP and a full HP crab with 1 enemy spawning. Our hook mech is dead, and we take 1. I think that ultimately this line, which I am showing here, opens us up to taking more damage in the future. I'm saving 1 immediately, but I think over time the risk is too high because it seems like... Specifically because the hook mech is dead, although I can push. Could this crab... Here's the question. Do I think that this crab or the enemy that comes out of this tile could put me into a position where I cannot stop them from hitting me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Do you see that? What could come out of there? I don't think a Plasmodia can. I don't think they ever put 2 Plasmodias up at once. Another crab could come out of there, I guess. But, like, I guess the point is, whatever this crab shoots at, I can just push it, right? I have the push tank. No matter where this crab moves, I can push it. If it goes here, I can push it. If it goes here, it wouldn't go here. I wouldn't care. It can shoot here, I can push it. Yeah, okay. This Hornet doesn't exist, so I'm taking 1, but no matter what these guys do, I'll kill them on the next turn with a chain, almost certainly. It's really hard for these 2 enemies to move in a way where they're not linked together still. Okay, I'm gonna fix this because I made a slight turn order error, but I think that this is actually better after looking at it. I like doing it like this, actually. I feel like for you, it's also a lot easier to just look at what's happening. I feel like it makes more sense for you, the viewer, and it's easier for me because I can find better plays. So, yeah, I like this. Okay, so we're gonna go lightning first this time. Hornet dies. And then, do you care which tile? Actually, you could use the boulder mech. Oh yeah, you use the boulder mech to block the spawn here. That's also a little optimization. So yeah, this is definitely correct. The reason I couldn't do this before is because I was always in my mind doing the lightning shot first, but you don't have to do that. Oh, don't shoot Kai. There you go. Yeah, that seems good. That seems like a much better play. I take one, and I don't think that there's any way that this configuration of enemies can hurt me on the next turn. I didn't see this one, actually. Interesting, huh? I didn't see this. It's fine. Like, it doesn't hurt me. I didn't see this one. I didn't see moves back like this. Because I was thinking about it from the perspective of what can it do where the push tank can't stop it. This is one that it can do where the push tank can't stop it. But Elizabeth can stop it in the old cannon here. And then we use the push tank's bonus HP to block as well. Had to push the Plasmodia to complete the chain because this building doesn't link to this lower section. Lightning there. Push the crab. I am probably going to spend the remainder of this combat just stopping this crab from hitting me. Never actually killing it. It's hard because I have to spend 2 turns on it at this point to kill it. And so I'm going to be perpetually just stopping it instead of killing it, I expect. Although, I can kill it here. Yeah, or no, because of the armor I cannot. Can I? No, I don't think so. It's really interesting how I can basically kill the hook mech and get the exact same functionality out of the support tank for the remainder of the combat. My hook mech is dead, and it has been dead, but it put the tank out, and the tank is doing roughly what the hook mech would be doing here. I apologize to Team Tank, by the way. I was wrong. This thing's insane. Ultimately, I know that every time I say this, every time I'm like, oh, well, I don't think this is gonna be all that good. It's always good. It really is just always good. But like, ultimately what it is action economy is really good here. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's fine. I was looking at blocking a spawn here, but... Oh, wait, yeah, you can. Wait. No, because this pushes him back. I would have to be able to... Yeah, because then I would get hit. Okay, this is just an optimization thing, really. I think you do kill the Scion, though. And if you're wondering, doesn't matter, this enemy here, because acid. But the point is I wanted to repair my tank to bring it back to life. My hook mech, I wanted to bring him back to life so that he could go block a spawn. And also repair. This AoE repair is really good. I severely underestimated it when we saw it, because I was like, oh, that seems okay. It's extremely good. Being able to have your units die and then pull them back to life on turns like this, it seems specifically really good for Blitzkreig, because Blitzkreig has a lot of situations where you just go, oh, one of my units is going to get killed here by the lightning mech. And then, instead of going, damn, I guess that unit's done for the rest of the combat, you go, okay, brother, get back up. You're not done yet, buddy. Stand back up, although he is actually dead here. But, that's fine. And this crab that came up to the top right never died. He never got touched. It really is a very binary team, though. It's either, oh, I destroy this guy in one hit, or, oh, I will never kill that. A shame that we didn't get Perfect Island, but ultimately I think that the trade-off I had to make was correct. What do we have? We have the shield array. This weapon seems okay. It's no freeze, but it's okay, because it also hits enemies. Aerial bombs? I already have the push tank very well invested in. All pilots survive death. I don't think this is good. Shield placer. Man, these are some pretty brutal weapon hits, because it's 2 science class weapons and a brute class weapon I don't want. I think I'm gonna take shield placer, actually. think that this is our best idea. And then I have this pilot and the cascading resonator here to sell to get 3 cores. Okay. Who gets the shield placer? I mean, it goes on Kai, is what you'll probably say, and I don't disagree. It costs 1 additional power. The thing is, hang on, I need to see... +1 range? Oh, what? This is adjacent baseline? Oh. No, I think I hate this. Let's try it. Let's try it, because I shouldn't just dismiss it off of this. I should give it a shot. I shouldn't just go, oh, this is awful, and completely put it away. But I think that's really bad. Especially on Kai, who's just going to be killing everything with the whip. I don't know. I struggle to see it, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to just let it go. And if I see a timing where I go, oh, if I had a 1 more range on that, I would be fine. I'll bring it back. I think what instead I'm going to do is put +2 damage on the tank, though. Okay, I'm done. We're good. 4 island tomorrow. It's... So, the good thing is there's a centipede here. Centipedes are great because applying acid to enemies is excellent. The bad thing is I'm playing a Blitzkreig run against a Tumblebug leader, so... Should have been getting grid defense. However, that's fine. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.